Somebody in the wrestling world went on a little rampage.
I did see that. I saw that. You're talking about Rajah Jackson, the Clone.
Yeah.
His nickname, the Clone.
What do you think, Mike?
Let me ask you this first. You saw you're talking about the video with Psycho Stu. Okay, where things got probably a
And-
little out of hand.
With all context, did you see the beer throwing incident?
Saw the beer
Okay.
throw. I didn't think the beer throw. I thought the beer throw was straight up, kayfabe.
Yeah.
Just playing part of the role. I didn't think he really hit that guy to hurt him.
Yeah.
I don't even think that might have even been a whole beer. It just
No.
kind of seemed like he's like, oh, you don't know who I am, and just kind
Right.
of like, let me give you the fake. It almost kind of seemed like he even like stomped his foot like to make the boo. You know how they.
Yeah.
But how big do you think Rajah Jackson is?
Well, I mean, he's
I
related to
can't- I-
Rampage, isn't he? Like he's 6'2", 6'3", right?
About
Like 200 and what? He's like 190, 180, 170.
170, 169 was his last. What I looked up was his last weigh-in.
Wait, yeah, okay, but weigh-ins you cut.
Well, you cut, right?
So yeah, I'd say he's probably like he's got. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't a weigh-in. It was like, here's his stats.
All right.
The funny thing is they didn't have his height, which
Either
I
way.
thought was weird. But he picked up that dude, and
Well, he said
Spiked
he
him.
said he could give him a receipt, right? And like the whole. So, what do you interpret the word receipt as in the wrestling world?
if I'm in the wrestling world
Yeah.
or if I'm an MMA fighter.
If you're a wrestler in the wrestling world and
Oh.
someone says, "Go get your receipt in the ring,"
Yeah,
What does that mean?
you come out and you throw me against the ropes and you put me in your finisher and you get over me for that day because I, punked you earlier in the day. So I let you get over me and,
right? But some kind of a beneficial thing in the ring, like you get to it's not a beat down. It's not like like. You see some of these stories of some wrestlers like losing their marbles. Perry Saturn was one of them, right? Went nuts on a guy in the ring, and he apologized and everything for it and whatever. But had a real fight and like really hurt the guy. He was like a working guy. You've seen Hardcore Holly hurt people intentionally. There's a reason they call him Hardcore Holly. Like, there's people, and it's like
Ultimate Warrior who maybe didn't
Yeah.
hurt people, but was
Well,
like, I don't care if you get hurt.
I
I'm just
mean-
gonna get you some bumps.
Stone Cold they'd give him crap for throwing potatoes, he always said, for throwing real punches and stuff and hurting people and playing rough and all this other. And it's like, it's a rough business, right? And it's like, but there is a line, and everybody in that business typically respects that line. If somebody crosses it, yeah, they'll usually get a quick receipt back or something, but it's not that. That was not a receipt. That was straight up assault. I think it was, I don't know. I just think it was really uncalled for. I don't want to beat the dead horse. I know everybody in the world has talked about it already. The only thing that I wanted to say that I took away from the whole event was watching him walk away after all that, just like doing that to somebody, doing that to Psychos, and then just rolling out like Stu's out. Like, and honestly, the other thing I was shocked at was like how many punches he was able to land before somebody jumped in.
Yeah.
That
he
was
threw the
surprising.
first guy off. The first guy that came in, on the back, he looked like La Parka had a baby with Jeff Hardy.
Okay,
And he didn't do shit. And the next guy came in and actually like tried to do something.
Even the first guy backed off after. It was like, what do you do?
He's like, oh.
what
And the
is this? Like,
referee, as in if it was real, he was like, he didn't want shit. That ref didn't want to do shit.
yeah, that was very unprofessional across the board for all of them. I think Stu should have a bone to pick with all those people. I think they should pay his hospital bills, or at least half of them, since they could have prevented half those punches. At least, they could have cut it at 11. Let's see, just my opinion. And then the other thing that I took away from it was, he's walking away from the venue, and he's all huffing and puffing, and he's still squawking and doing all this and talking and streaming, and I'm sick of people playing on my name. I'm sick of people messing with me. Oh, I'm sick of it. It's like, bro, I have one thing to say to and about that. Grown men do not need to tell a mother soul that they're grown men. If you need to fucking tell me you're a grown man, then sit the down, little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's some like ego-driven, and that's it. Like
That's like my dad's a legendary MMA fighter, and
yeah, like that. It's
now
just,
I'm gonna try to be too.
well, not anymore.
No.
Like what, in prison? Like he's gonna get charges. Like
He's
that's.
got. I mean, I don't.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be-
see how he hasn't been at least arrested.
I'm gonna
and
be
then charged.
I'm
You know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
interested to see how it turns out.
Yep.
And either way, like even and like, dude, it's like I don't, if I at any point ever ran into him, I'd say the same shit. Like, yeah, that's cowardly behavior. Like, what, you gonna fucking sucker punch me too and catch more charges? Like, that's some bullshit. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself.
This isn't the first time I've said this, but Dave, who knew wrestling was real? I told you it was real. I
It's
told
still
you it was
to
real.
us. But do you think he's gonna get charges?
No. I don't think the guy will press charges.
Really?
Yeah.
You think? Wow. No,
I think it'll be
don't know.
handled. I don't think it'll
Should be.
cost that dude any money out of pocket. They might do something private or something, but I don't think if he's not in jail yet, I don't understand why.